I guess the title is clickbait because I'm not going to do any rhyming here. And I can barely even call myself a kayaker. It's been a while since I last picked up a paddle, and it had been 40 years since I read the Rime of the Ancient Mariner. Coleridge wrote the poem in 1800, and it begins with a cautionary tale as an old man bores a younger man at a wedding. Life expectancy in England at that point was 55 or 60. That is, if you survived adolescence. If you factored in the high rate of infant mortality at the time, it was much lower. So perhaps I'm at the age where I'm supposed to start telling stories. I'm not an expert at anything. I don't have any great advice. I'm just a guy in his 50s that picked up a camera because he wanted to make things on YouTube and wanted to make every day count. I'm a fortunate man. I own my home. I enjoy my work. My teenage sons are doing great. I have some money saved for retirement. Not enough to retire. It won't be luxurious. And I should have no worries. I don't mean to be morbid, but I'm increasingly aware that I have a finite amount of time. If I live to be 80, I'm almost ready for my three-quarter life crisis. I mean, opportunity. As I'm paddling, I think about the Steve Jobs commencement speech, where he said, "Our most precious resource is time." And as I look back on my life, I don't have many regrets, because all the mistakes and disasters were life lessons, but I wasted so much time, especially when I was younger. There's nothing wrong with getting drunk at parties or watching television or scrolling on your phone. If you had fun, it was worth doing. I just have a different way of looking at time now, and I'm not interested in any time wasters. I only want to spend my time doing what really matters. I'm done with social obligations. I'm done with meaningless chit-chat. I don't have a huge need for entertainment. I try, and I'm weak here, to keep my distraction via internet to a minimum. I want to spend as much of my remaining time doing things that make me feel truly alive. The Roman philosopher Seneca wrote, "Live each day as if it were a separate life." Here are the 7 pillars that guide me: academics, athletics, creativity, culinary, family, outdoors, and reflection. I'm a lifelong learner. I love my work as a professor. I exercise every day. I'm doing creative projects every day. My wife and I work in the garden, make beautiful food together. I try to get outside every day, and I meditate and remember to be grateful. This isn't really advice, it's just a recipe. It is what works for me. Perhaps if I just spend the rest of my life following this plan, that final quarter will be just fine. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.